Well, my first guest joins me via satellite from Montreal, Mr. Gilles Facette. He is the CEO of Lounor Exploration. Their stock symbol's LO on the Canadian exchange. Gilles, welcome to the program.
Nice to be with you, Don.
It's great to have you. Now, Lounor Exploration, formed in 1953, describes itself as a company created for the purpose of exploring for and developing gold and gold-based metal projects in the Abitibi Greenstone Belt. Can you give us a general overview of the company, please?
Yeah, that Lounor Exploration is an old company. That company has been formed in 1953. Over the years, its name changed from Brasnor to Brasnan to Lubel, and now it's Lounor Exploration. So I'm the third or the fourth president of that company, and our activities are concentrated in the Abitibi Greenstone Belt. That company, in the early days, it's an old company, it's more than 50 years, concentrated its exploration effort in the Chibougamau mining camp. A little bit later, they moved in Val-d'Or, that great mining camp. They went underground with a gold project, and finally we came back to Chibougamau, and now we are focusing on the Abitibi Greenstone Belt. We changed a little bit our strategy, so we're doing a grassroots exploration and advanced project. We believe that grassroots exploration is okay. If you have a discovery, you will have a lot of upside, and the advanced project, you build reserve and you build value in the ground. So our expertise is in the base metal business and in the gold business. So we don't touch diamonds or uranium. We are focusing on the gold exploration and base metal exploration. The Abitibi Greenstone Belt, Don, is a huge belt. It's 800 kilometers by probably 500 or 600 kilometers. You have plenty of major faults. You have the Cadillac Break, the Destar-Porcupine Break, the Casa-Berardi Fault, the Matagami Fault, and along those regional faults that are running for kilometers, you will find the greatest mining camp in the world. Just think a little bit to Timmins, Kirkland Lake, Val-d'Or, Noranda, and Chibougamau. So that Abitibi Greenstone Belt is in the northwestern Quebec and northeastern Ontario. So that's our hunting ground.
Well, you know, that is one of the largest greenstone belts anywhere. I mean, one of the oldest sayings in the gold business, Gilles, is to look for gold near where it's already been found. Now, more than 180 million ounces have already been found in the Abitibi Belt. You must feel like you're in the right place.
Oh, yeah, we believe that we are at the right place. So people don't realize, Don, that that belt produce more than 300 base metal and gold mine, and mining companies over the years, they extracted more than close to 200 million ounces of gold. It's a lot of gold and it's a lot of base metal. And what is really important to remember too, you know, it's in the shadow of a head frame that you will find the next mine. Or if it's in the blueberry patch that you will find the next blueberry. So we are just at the right place, and there's something too that investors have to remember. If you're looking for world-class deposit, you have to look where you can find those type of world-class deposit. Just think a little bit that belt produced the Horn deposit. The Horn deposit has been found in 1927 by Noranda Mines. So a world-class deposit creates a great company too. So with the Horn deposit, they mine out the ore body for the copper, but people forget that that deposit produced 10 million ounces of gold. And after that, just think a little bit about the Coeur-Radisson deposit in Ontario. The company Coeur-Radisson Mine extracted more than 10 million ounces of gold of that deposit. And after that, we have a company that is operating 3 mines right now. That's Agnico Eagle. They have the famous Lounor base metal deposit. They are extracting copper, zinc, and gold, and they are producing gold and base metal in 3 mines right now in the northwestern Quebec. So that's the place where we believe we will find world-class deposit.
Well, the company recently announced that it had put about 77 drill holes. Can you share any preliminary results with us quickly?
Yes, I can give you some preliminary results. Basically, we acquired that property in 2008, and we drilled in 2008 and 2009. We drilled 66 drill holes, and in 2010 we drilled another 22 or 23 drill holes. So all that drilling, the total of drill holes is 85 drill holes on that property. The Arthur Hurt property, the one we acquired, is a gold property located in Matheson, Ontario, and 50% of our drilling return economic gold values. It doesn't happen very often that you have similar results. And right now we have a gold zone with a strike length of 250 meters, and we tested that zone at 225 meters depth. So all our drilling has been done only on one claim until now. And in 2010 we discovered another gold structure a little bit to the north of the one we're drilling right now. And that drilling has been done to give a good idea to our geologists about the plunge of the gold zone. So now we know how to find or drill the high-grade ore shoot. So we believe that we will be able to follow the sidewalk, and it will be easier for us in the future to return, I would say, better results.
Now, Joes, we're almost out of time, but I know gold prices have been moving meteorically in the last several years. But real quickly, with the winter months approaching, does that affect gold operations in the area that you're working?
No, not at all. I think the winter time is probably the best time to drill because the lakes and the swamp are frozen, and during summer we do field trips and field exploration. So no, I think winter is not a problem to drill. You just heat the water, and we have the right equipment to continue to drill during winter time. At springtime, it's probably it's more complicated because we have the breakup, eh?
Okay.
So
well, why is this a good
winter is okay.
Why is this a good time, Jills, right now for folks to take a closer look at Lounor Exploration?
Oh, I think it's probably the best time to look at Lounor right now. First of all, you have let me tell you, Don, that if you want to buy a gold stock, you can make your decision to buy when the company releases the acquisition of I would say a gold property. But your risk is really high at that time, because see, if you junior companies acquire a property, it doesn't mean there's gold on that property. But let's say that the company issue some other press release a little bit later, and they release that they discover gold on their property. That's great, but it doesn't mean that the discovery will be a small showing or a significant discovery. So, and the third time, I would say the best time to buy a gold stock or to buy Lounor is probably after a company like Lounor issue few press release about, I would say, decent results. So it means after you drill 86 drill hole that you have some gold on the property. I would say that it's less risky, and probably there will be some interest for investors to acquire the stock, to buy the stock, because it means that there will be a lot of speculation. Because when you drill a lot of gold, it means you have some gold, but the only thing you don't know is the size of your discovery. So it's still risky, but much less risky than to buy when a company acquires a property.
I've got to stop you there, Gilles. We're out of time. Again, Lounor Exploration, the stock symbol's LO in the Canadian exchange. You're checking here in the United States, type in LO.V. Exciting company. We've initiated coverage of the company. Be looking at many updates over the next several weeks. Gilles, thanks so much for joining us.
Bye, Don.